that over there for you, brother.
What's up, my brothers? How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
There you go, right there. There you go. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Southside, we
Got my
outside.
man in the building. Yeah. Yes, sir. What's going on, brother? How you doing today, man? What you got going on with you today?
Man, I'm blessed and highly favored. Thank y'all for having me on, man. You know,
Dig that.
I'm sorry trying to put some positivity in the
Thank you
community.
for letting us have you on. Not too many people get it. Hey.
I was in the area, so I said, let me pull up, man. Let me get on this podcast and see what's going on with the brothers, man. Two brothers that, you know, hey, we've been together since, man.
Hey,
Appreciate you taking the offer.
You already got the introduction, so I'm gonna just like let you have the floor. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know who it is, who they see, what's going on, and what you got going on. Talk about this young thing right here. You got right here, you know.
Last drop of Mad Dog, man. Just one of the many voices of somebody coming out of Southside Minneapolis, born and raised, man, trying to put something positive in the universe. I see the brothers out here putting this positive podcast out here and just spitting they spit. You know, mine ain't no different. It's just, you know, it just looks a little different, man. And hopefully I can inspire some people to try to do something different with themselves. We've all been through the struggle in many different ways, and this is how you give back.
What you mean, as far as like something different? What your goal is? What your objective is?
Man, my thing is for me to be what I needed at a young age. As you know, I grew up, my mom's only child, and it's being a hands-on, consistent, male positive figure. You know, I got 2 daughters and a granddaughter, so I gotta be the man that shows them what men look like. I gotta be to my wife the husband that, you know, she never had. I gotta be to my relatives the uncle, the brother, the cousin that they didn't have, that's consistent about putting positivity out there. Not knocking nobody for doing nothing, but just trying to change the narrative and put black men in a positive light.
Okay, I can dig it. So what actually brought you to writing or bringing to life the last drop of Mad Dog? What start from the beginning. Tell me about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Give us some input on what it is about this book and then what made you do it. You know what I mean? Because we was talking about you, a philanthropist, a tour guide, a dad, a grandfather, brother, a friend. You know what I mean? So
the book came about, man, after being sentenced to 175 months in federal prison. That'll help you get some get right. And I could just think of all the stuff, man, that I've experienced just growing up. And one of the first traumatic things was when Duo passed. And just think of all the stuff that happened after that, man. We never addressed it, never really talked about it. It was taboo. Suck it up, keep moving. And think of all the things that we have had happened since then. The Torreys, the Lorenzos, the Jay Whitners, the Twans, Uncle Tony, Diaz, and everything else that's happened in between there, man. And we went from trauma to trauma to trauma to trauma. And me just starting writing, and at the age of 33, I was sentenced at 32. So I just started unpacking a lot of stuff that I've been holding on near and dear since Abdul got killed. And I just think of what Tap went through. And I remember he was the talk of the town when he was coming to Roosevelt. Because you came from what?
Louisiana.
And he was coming from another school though when he was here.
West Monroe High.
And I remember them talking about that. He about to come in town, and you know, had your John Thomases, your Robert Messises, and your Mike Walkers, and all the brothers that was hooping, the bebops.
yeah.
You was added to that. And I know me and Duo had just tried out for the team, I think as sophomores, but he got killed a little bit after that, man. And I could just see in the yearbooks, and my life just started going down. I went from a kid and play type dude, we was at Central, to wanting to be the Menace to Society type dude, and that's when I took on the alias of Mad Dog, because I was mad at the world, drinking that cheap wine, and it gave me that liquid courage that I didn't have as being Marquise. So that's how it all came about.
So that them people telling you that 100 and something months or whatever was a good dry off, huh?
Man, it was a wake up call. I mean, when I think about it, man, when Grandma passed, and that was 2008, and I remember seeing her obituary in the Star Tribune newspaper, and she had always been trying to get me to come to church, and the church is the church that I'm now a deacon of, and it's Macedonian, and I stayed a block and a half from there, and I just never found reason to want to go to church for whatever reason. And then once I seen that obituary, man, it just broke me down, and I knew to myself, she's going to heaven, and I wasn't sure at the time where I was going, even though I know I was saved. I got saved at Potawatomi when I was like 15. We were selling candy for the Boys and Girls Club or something like that to go on a camping trip or something like that. I remember that vividly. And at the time, I wasn't sure where I was going, and I knew she was going to heaven. And if I wanted to see her again, I had to go where she was going. So that's what really made me turn my life around. And then you're facing a bunch of unknowns. My mom was in jail when I was in the county jail in Sherburne. Me and my mom used to coordinate through letters because she was in the workhouse. So I was like, man, I can't continue to put my family, my elders through the stuff that I'm going through. Probably adding extra stress to my mom.
How old were you when you were feeling like this?
I was 32. I just turned 32 in September, and I got locked up a month after that. And I had that big party downtown.
And it took you how long afterwards for you to, like,
so, I mean,
what they say, wake up or to see the light or to,
I mean, they call it
cross it, you know?
They call it a light bulb moment.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, just seeing that obituary some months later, and I just started really going to Bible study in the county jail. And there's a brother Jordan right now that runs Mad Dads, and they used to have these Bible studies in the county. And I'm like looking at this brother like he was just a light in there, man. And I remember my bunkie, he was from Mississippi. He was like, man, I need you to come to the service, man. I'm gonna give my first message. And we was in there reading hood novels, but we used to read it. We started reading the Bible. He went to the service, man, and Jordan and this another brother named Sean was leading the group. And I felt like they stole one of my letters and was reading part of my life. And I'm looking around like, these brothers don't know me from Adam. And I was convicted of something that they were saying in the Bible. I knew about the Bible and I knew about Jesus, but I didn't really know what it all entailed. And I just slowly stopped gambling, slowly stopped doing a bunch of stuff that I used to do, and I'll give God all the glory.
You came to right here where you at.
I came right here where I'm at,
I
man.
can dig that. I can dig that. That's a real man right there, man. Y'all need to really go cop this. Get at him however you can. Give y'all some links and stuff like that. It's MARQUISE BOWIE on all your social media sites and whatnot. The last drop of Mad Dog, man. This man right here got a real life story to tell. Just like all of us, you know what I'm saying? He just put his in the paper, in the writings. You can see it and get it, you know what I'm saying?
Throwing myself out there, man.
Touching it. It's right there.
Throwing myself out there to the world because men can be vulnerable, man. We're told to, suck it up and be strong and be tough and don't cry and all that stuff is cool if you want to explode. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever exploded?
I mean, borderline. I mean, I was on the verge of, self-destructing. I mean, 175 months in prison. You can't go nowhere else as far as I've been through the juvenile detention center and all that. And the top notch is the feds. I'm glad I didn't have to go to a USP and get sentenced to 30 and, be the talk of the town. Like, man, that brother ain't never getting out because we know people that ain't getting out.
That's not coming home.
Right. I get a second and third chance, so I'm using my life to the fullest, man, to live my life and not just be in survival mode.
I can dig that, man. I can dig that, man. Well, I appreciate you coming through and messing with us and giving us a word. Anytime you ever want to stop by, just come on through, man. Dig that podcast. You know where we at. You know how to get at us. You know what to do. Ring that bell. And we right here, man. You know what I mean? MARQUISE BOWIE, y'all. Go cop that, man.
Get the book, pull up on 38 from Chicago, man, or hit me up, marquisebowie@gmail.com. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. Check me out, The Last Drop of Mad Dog 3030. Get your copy, man.
Down.
Okay. Appreciate that, man.
Thank you, my brother.
Want to do it?